deal. This means the price is going to go away at the end of the day. You have only until the end of the day today, which is a few hours, to pick this up. It's the only order of the season, so we're not going to get any more. What are they? They're hostas, and they are beautiful. So well known for being easy to care for, but these are different. These aren't your just traditional, sometimes boring hostas. This is a beautiful white and green that gives you such a payoff in depth and color, and again, ease. Now, we give you the price because here at QVC, unlike when you go to a big box store or to your grocery store or wherever you're trying your garden store, we're giving these to you at less than $10 each. You are getting 4 pieces of these. They come to you as 4 roots. They will be shipped to you when it's time for you to plant them, and you get amazing foliage that is just going to brighten up your entire space. Less than $10 each, and it comes to us from Barbara King, who you saw a little bit earlier. Another one of those fantastic women-owned businesses that we're highlighting as we get ready for International Women's Day, which happens on Monday. Hi, Barbara. How are you?
Oh, I am so great and so excited to finally be back with this white feather hosta. This was such a hit last year. So many people were calling the shop saying, can we get more? Well, we couldn't. So this year we went and we tried to get as many as we could because so many people were loving this so much. It's such an unusual color. It actually emerges a really beautiful white leaf that emerges in the ground. As soon as your ground starts to get warm, you're going to see these pure white leaves come out. And this is like a chameleon because then they start to change into that greenish white color. This is such a lovely addition to a shade garden. It is a must-have for a shade garden. It is the talk of the gardening community. They are all sharing this secret, and I'm so thrilled to be able to share this with the QVC customer because this is a game changer in the shade garden. It will lighten up that part, right? You'll definitely see the beautiful white against mostly green in the shade garden, but then check out these lavender funnel-shaped flowers that have a beautiful light sweet fragrance that's going to attract butterflies and hummingbirds into the garden, making it such a magical experience to have something this easy to grow and this unique in a shade garden.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about that here in just a second because I've got some questions. Containers, as you see them here, in-ground borders, they also work. Less than $10 each. Price goes up at the end of the day, and the only order of the season. And here's the big story with that. We are well over halfway through our quantities. Price goes away at the end of the day, but even if you're willing to pay more, because even if you pay more, it's less than what you would find these for if you went somewhere else, we can't get them. It is the only order of the season. So what I'm seeing here is about the size that you have there, Barbara. How quickly and how at what point do I get to this size?
Well, that will be about midsummer. This is what I brought in from our back patio. I actually had these in pots outside, and a few weeks ago we brought this into our greenhouse, warmed it up, and look at what has emerged already. And every year, you're going to get this plant to come back, and it's going to be bigger and better every year. This is something that my husband, who is really an amazing gardener, he's won so many awards, he fell in love with this plant. We put it along pathways in what I call the forest area of our farm. It's a little tiny, but I call it the forest. And then bringing containers up into the shady area of our deck, it just looked gorgeous. And the roots that we're going to give you
how they start.
Beautiful. They are so healthy and fresh, and they're just ready to pop there. You can see that they want to grow. So what you're going to do is dig a hole large enough to accommodate those roots without bending them. You know, that's really easy to do. I love bare root because you're not taking a big plant and trying to dig a big hole. The beauty of bare roots is maybe you want to get it in between some tree roots. You don't have to dig too far, just large enough to open up these roots, and then just put it in the ground, and you are going to plant it with soil on top, with the crown and the buds about 1 inch below the soil. So cover the whole thing up, water that in lightly. And I always say, add my blossom booster. People have fallen in love with this blossom booster. And these plants are going to give you such a delight, such a lightness, and an unusual flower, an unusual plant in the shade garden.
Over 7,000 have been picked up so far. You don't have to save this presentation. We give you a growing guide. So we're going to give you all the instructions in there, but it really is super easy. We pick flowers and plants and edibles that are easy because we know that you're not professional gardeners. Well, some of you are, but a lot of us aren't. So this is a very easy to grow item. If you're just tuning in, I'm Kirsten Lindquist, joined by my friend Rachel Bozine, and you're in the midst of a 3-hour home and garden, spring home and garden event. We've got sale prices. We've got 5 easy payments, up to 5 easy payments on everything. It all goes away at the end of the day today. The price on these hostas, set of 4, goes away at the end of the day today. We always, because we're a store, only we happen to be one that has a lot more fun, and we have these people called hosts who help you through it. We, like other stores, do our sales before the season starts. We're 16 days away from the beginning of spring, and you're going to find the best prices now, and you're going to find things that we can't get any more of, including this one. 4 of these on a price that goes away at the end of the day, but it's the only order of the season. So we'll not get any more of these back in stock. Once they're gone, that is it for the season. And close to 8,000 already picked up on the day, 3,000 already spoken for in this show. I know we've been talking about it a little bit, but just to really clarify for those of you who aren't familiar with hostas or haven't been doing a whole lot of gardening, these like shady places, right? What about watering?
You know, they will take some water. So you're going to water it in lightly when you plant it in. Then once the plant starts to emerge, then you're going to increase your watering as needed. And these plants are really a delight. They take very minimal care. Many people love hostas. So mixing in a hosta that is just like your other hostas with the ease of care, except it's such an unusual look. We really had to scour the country. Our grower is absolutely amazing, and he found so many of these plants that were just beautiful roots, and I'm so thrilled that we were able to get an order to QVC, because this is something that is going to be a game changer in those shady areas that you want something unique. This is the plant. Our customers went crazy when we brought them into the flower shop. And that was a year ago when we had them on QVC for the first time. I said, oh, I cannot wait to get these to QVC, because customers, whether you're a beginner gardener or you are an avid gardener, they're all loving the uniqueness and the ease of this hosta.
I do love that. It's great. It is a confidence builder. Those of you who may not be wonderful at gardening, and I will put myself into that category, the couple of things that I encourage everybody to do when it comes to a new season in your home is to take some chances, especially in the garden. Choose a couple of things that maybe are a little bit outside of your comfort zone, are going to take a little bit more care. You're going to have to really work at, because it's really, really great for you to have that challenge. But then I want about 80% of it to be things that are going to be easy for you, things that are going to build your confidence. And this is one of them, you guys. These are things that are easy to grow, that you can have not the ideal area, and these are going to be the ones that still thrive and look beautiful when you might have other things that are dying or aren't working out so well. These are the ones that were so simple and give you that payoff in terms of the color and the dimension and the ease of use. And you're going to be so much happier because you didn't spend an arm and a leg on these. They're less than $10 per plant, and you're getting 4 of them at $39.72. Let me update you real quick. For this day, for the season, for this entire 2021 gardening season, we brought in about 12,000. We have fewer than 2,500 left to go around. 800
Wow.
people are on the lines right now. They are waiting to get through. People are picking up multiples because I know you have a lot of shady spaces and you have a lot of places where you might see greenery, but you're getting bored with that. You want something that can give you that beauty, those beautiful lavender flowers that pop up, the green, the dimension of the white and the green together, Barbara.
I know, that is what I love, that white and green. And then I love the contrast of that lavender funnel shaped flower that just floats above it. And then the fragrance that it causes. So just imagine these beautiful white leaves that change into this minty green, but it's going to also attract hummingbirds and butterflies and give that garden such life. And also, I love to steal a few of these leaves and just cut them and bring them in the house and do flower arrangements with them. Whether I wrap them inside the glass bowl and you'll see that veiny variegated leaf showing through the glass bowl, or mixing them in maybe with my peonies. This is a plant I've fallen in love with and so excited to have it here.
Yeah, no, they are beautiful. And that's what we love about what Barbara brings us is they're unique pieces. They're things, if you've ever been able to visit her her shop, which is just outside of Philadelphia, I mean, it's like you walked into a catalog. I mean, gorgeous pieces that are so unique. And you really listen to your customers, and then those are the things that you bring to us here at QVC. Now, granted, at her shop, she's not going to get 12,000 pieces of these. Here at QVC, we're going to get 12,000 pieces, which sounds like a lot, but when you think about the fact that we have fewer than, what, 2,000 left to go around, that these are almost gone, that is just a testament to how beautiful these are. Now, you do have your return policy on these, so if you don't love them, you can always return them. These are going to ship to you when it's right for you to put them in the ground, correct, Barbara?
Oh, definitely. So that really makes it easy too. And it takes all the stress out of when do I plant these. The grow guide, I just love because it gives you tips and hints and ideas as well. I call it like the recipe card. No matter how well I know a recipe, I like to go back and refer to what is the right thing to do. These plants are so easy. As long as you give it a shady area, it's going to be very happy. It will also take temperatures of negative 40 degrees. So these are really tough, strong plants. Yeah.
I don't want to be where that is. I'm sorry if you're living there right now.
Walking.
Yeah.
Rachel won't walk.
I won't be walking in that either. I can guarantee that. Here's how they ship to you as actively growing roots, and you are going to see these start, I mean, right away, as soon as it starts to get a little warm and things start to warm up, you're going to start to see those beautiful white, that white foliage, and then it's going to start to turn into the green, and then you've also got that lavender. I mean, just absolutely stunning. How many left to go around? Last 900. I don't think these are going to last through the show. I think if you're on QVC, if you're on the phone right now, stay on the phone, but maybe if you can multitask and be on the phone and also go to your app or www.qvc.com in order to get through quicker, because unfortunately, if there's a lot of people on the phones right now and they get them before you, they're going to be sold out. The other thing is if they are in your cart, you need to actually check out. You can't leave them there idle, because when we're down to the end, we will start to take them out of your cart and give them to somebody who's going to complete their purchase right now. Listen, this is like almost like full contact shopping here. You got to get the good deals. QVC.com, that was the best place to go for the last couple hundred of these. Now, Barbara, you do give us an amazing warranty on these. Tell me about it.
Oh, yeah. Your complete satisfaction is my top priority. So if for any reason you're not fully satisfied, we would love to talk to you. So please contact me and we will help you through any problems you're having or give you a replacement or exchange of equal value.
Love it. So, so pretty. Stay on the lines. Final few hundred of these. Pretty soon you're going to see a nice big red sold out sign on those, because those are going fast. Only over the season, so there won't be any more for the rest of the 2021 season. It's fine. Time for the lip pip. These are so pretty.
I know. Don't I look like I'm in a fairy forest? This is what Home and Garden is all about.